What if I told you there's a subtle yet profound method to reshape your life simply by learning to breathe more consciously? It may sound incredible, but your breath is the most fundamental act that keeps you alive. Every inhale and exhale is a mini exchange with the world around you. Hidden within that simple exchange is an opportunity to shift your reality, starting now. Most people take their breath for granted. It's so natural and automatic that we rarely think about it. But ancient teachings have emphasized breathing as a keystone for physical health, emotional balance, and spiritual insight. Unfortunately, this knowledge often remains buried or passed over as too esoteric. Today, we'll bring it back to the surface. Once you discover the immense power hidden in your lungs, in the silent spaces between your inhales and exhales, you'll begin to sense how your life story can be rewritten, one conscious breath at a time. The ancient art of pranayama. Let's begin with one of humanity's oldest breathwork traditions, pranayama. Derived from Sanskrit, prana means life force, and ayama means extension or control. At its heart, pranayama is about harnessing your vital energy through guided breathing techniques. In many Eastern spiritual paths, especially those from ancient India, pranayama has been revered for centuries as a powerful tool to deepen meditation, expand consciousness, and promote physical healing. Pranayama is not a mere exercise in slow breathing. It deliberately focuses on inhaling, holding, and exhaling the air so that every cell in your body is infused with fresh energy. Imagine your breath as a messenger traveling through you, linking your inner world, thoughts, emotions, health, to the more expansive universe beyond. Instead of considering it a mundane reflex, approach each breath as an intentional act that can transform you from the inside out. Why does this matter? Every emotion you experience, from excitement to anxiety, corresponds to a shift in how you breathe. When you're anxious, your breath is quick, shallow, and erratic. But when you're relaxed, it steadies and deepens. By learning to modulate your breathing, you can influence your state of mind and, by extension, the reality you create for yourself each day. Before diving into more advanced approaches, start with something simple: mindful breathing. This is a straightforward way to calm the body and soothe the mind in just a few seconds. Pick a quiet spot, maybe in a peaceful corner of your home or where you feel at ease. Sit upright, close your eyes, and rest your palms in your lap or on your knees. Now begin by paying close attention to your breath and noticing its natural pace. Do you tend to inhale through your nose or sometimes inhale through your mouth? Are your breaths shallow or deep? Observe but don't judge. Then gently lengthen your inhales, drawing the air deeper into your lungs, and allow your exhales to be long and unhurried. With each exhale, sense any tension or scattered thoughts leaving your body. By breathing purposefully, you gradually align yourself with your body's rhythms, rather than being tossed around by life's external pressures. After several rounds, you might discover a subtle sense of calm blossoming within you, a reminder that at your core, you possess an inherent stillness that can anchor you even in stressful times. If mindful breathing is the foundation, the next step is to let your breath help you release resistance, those internal blocks that stall your progress and keep you entangled in fear or doubt. Resistance can manifest as subtle body tensions, negative self-talk, or limiting beliefs you've absorbed over time. It often shows up when you try to create positive changes in your life but keep running into invisible barriers. Try this short technique for releasing resistance. Settle in, find a comfortable seat, and sit with your spine upright. Let your shoulders drop away from your ears so you feel open through your chest. Center on the breath. Take 3 slow, deliberate breaths, letting each exhale gently relax your muscles. Visualize. As you inhale, imagine breathing in warm, cleansing light that nourishes you. As you exhale, see yourself releasing dark or heavy energy, whatever has been blocking or burdening you. Affirm. Silently repeat phrases such as, "I release what no longer serves me," or "I welcome ease and openness." Continue this cycle for 5 to 10 breaths. Let the breath guide your awareness each time, gently sweeping away any stagnation or worry, taking up unnecessary space inside your mind. Kundalini. Awakening your inner potential. Beyond conscious breathing lies a more expansive realm of energy work. One of the most renowned and sometimes misunderstood concepts is Kundalini. Often symbolized as a coiled serpent resting at the base of the spine, Kundalini represents a potent reserve of latent energy that can be awakened through meditation, breathwork, and specific yogic exercises. When the Kundalini energy rises, it travels through various energy centers, chakras, unlocking heightened states of awareness and even profound spiritual experiences. While the concept has roots primarily in Indian philosophies, many cultures have their versions of dormant energy or life force that can be activated through disciplined practice. What happens if you raise this energy? Many describe feeling a profound inner clarity, unity with life, and greater intuitive insight. Emotions that once seemed overwhelming can loosen their grip, and stressful patterns that played on repeat might finally fade into the background. A simple Kundalini-inspired breathing exercise. Sit tall with your spine neutral. Close your eyes and take a few relaxed breaths. As you inhale, engage the muscles at the pelvic floor, sometimes called the root lock. Imagine gathering energy from the base of your spine. Gently hold your breath for a brief moment. Exhale slowly, releasing the lock and allowing the energy to flow upward. Repeat for several rounds, visualizing that serpent energy rising through your body's center line. The key here is subtlety. Don't force or strain. Consistent, gentle practice over time yields a more profound transformation than pushing yourself too hard. Nadi Shodhana, alternate nostril breathing. Next on our journey is a classic yogic technique called Nadi Shodhana, alternate nostril breathing. Its name can be broken down into Nadi, the subtle energy channels in the body, and Shodhana, cleansing. The process is believed to purify those channels, creating a harmonious flow of life force throughout your system. Posture. Sit comfortably with your spine upright. Rest your left hand on your left knee and bring your right hand up toward your face. Hand placement. Use your right thumb to gently close your right nostril and inhale slowly through your left nostril. Switch. At the peak of the inhale, use your ring finger and possibly your pinky to close your left nostril, then exhale through your right. Reverse. Inhale through your right nostril, close it with your thumb, and exhale through your left. With practice, you can extend the counts for each inhale and exhale or add a brief breath hold. In addition to its physical benefits, such as calming the nervous system, Nadi Shodhana also helps synchronize your brain's left and right hemispheres, fostering creativity and logical clarity. Shamatha, cultivating calm abundance. In some meditative traditions, notably Buddhism, a foundational practice is called shamatha. Often translated as calm abiding, shamatha is about nurturing a serene and steady mind that isn't easily swept up by distractions or emotional storms. Here's how it works. Choose your anchor. Commonly, this anchor is the breath. You rest your attention on each inhale and exhale. Recognize wandering. When you notice your mind wandering, perhaps you start thinking about tomorrow's to-do list. Gently but firmly return your focus to the breath. No judgment. Each time you bring your attention back, do it with a sense of kindness to yourself. The goal is not to force a blank mind, but to cultivate a stable, peaceful presence. Over time, shamatha practice can generate profound serenity. You might find that what used to be overwhelming drama fades into mere passing clouds in the sky of your awareness. By weaving together shamatha with your breathwork routine, you give yourself a reliable tool set to tackle day-to-day challenges from a place of calm and balance. Chang Qi, concentration of Qi. Now let's explore the Taoist tradition for a practice known as Zhang Qi, sometimes romanized differently. Zhang Qi translates roughly to the concentration of Qi, referring to the refinement and consolidation of your body's internal energy. Like Kundalini rising or subtle energy work in yogic systems, the aim here is to purify and direct your Qi, the Taoist concept of vital life force, so it aligns with the effortless flow of nature. Begin by envisioning the Qi in your body as luminous streams circulating through invisible channels. Gather and brighten that light, and release or dissolve any stagnant energies with every exhale. Inner focus. Chang Qi typically calls for deep mental concentration on these circulating pathways. This process is subtle. You do not force energy to move, you guide it gently with your intention. Harmony with the Tao. Over time, practitioners of Zhang Qi describe feeling a sense of unity with the rhythms of the universe. Daily stresses and negative thought patterns become easier to manage or dissolve, replaced by a steady undercurrent of peace. It's said that once your Qi is purified, it can connect more seamlessly with the Tao, the cosmic principle of balance and harmony. This state isn't about performing any supernatural feats. Instead, it's about experiencing life as it is, without the distortions of stress, fear, or ego-driven desires. These practices, pranayama, mindful breathing, kundalini awakening, nadi shodhana, shamatha, and Zhang Qi, can stand independently. Yet many spiritual traditions throughout history suggest that combining them amplifies their effects. Begin by cultivating simple breath awareness. Quiet the mind, settle the body, and slow your breathing until you feel a gentle calm take hold. Shift into more specific forms of breathwork, such as alternate nostrils or deep belly breathing, to balance and clarify your internal energies. To awaken and refine your dormant potential, you can elevate your focus toward a more profound energy practice, such as Kundalini or Zhang Qi. Ground it all with a steady background of mindfulness or shamatha, so you develop momentary relaxation and a lasting sense of peace and clarity. Consistency. Rather than attempting a marathon session occasionally, aim for short, regular practices. Even 5 minutes a day can create noticeable shifts. Listen to your body. If you feel dizzy, anxious, or uncomfortable, pause and return to normal breathing. Gradual progress is safer and more sustainable than forcing dramatic changes. Create a ritual. Make your breath work a small daily ritual, perhaps after you wake up or before bed. This will help you form a steady habit. Set an intention. Before each session, decide on a simple intention, such as peace, self-love, or clarity. Let that intention guide your session like a compass. We often hear about lofty concepts like shifting your reality or manifesting change. But breathwork, as countless practitioners have discovered, is a down-to-earth and tangible way to move closer to that ideal. Every breath brings in something new, and every exhale lets go of something old. In that interplay lies the silent, sacred power to transform one's inner and outer world. Over time, you might notice that your usual anxieties, complaints, or stresses have loosened their grip. You may sense a fresh perspective emerging, one where you're more capable of navigating life's twists and turns with grace. The veil between the physical and the spiritual may feel thinner, granting you deeper awareness and perhaps even experiences of subtle energy or synchronicities. But remember, the real secret isn't just in the techniques themselves, it's in the consistent and conscious application of those techniques. You become an active participant in your life's unfolding when you guide your breath with awareness. By regularly dedicating moments to these practices, you'll realize that you have far more significant influence over your emotional and mental landscape than you ever thought possible. In each ancient tradition, the breath is highlighted as a gateway to something far more significant than ourselves: prana, chi, life force, or simply presence. Uncovering and harnessing this force within opens the door to profound shifts in perception, relationships, and even destiny. So, as you go about your day, take a moment to notice how you are breathing right now. Is it shallow and hurried, or slow and intentional? Each observation is a chance to realign, a small but meaningful pivot that can guide you back into balance. If you found this exploration of breath and energy practices intriguing, consider sharing what you've learned with those around you. Sometimes one spark of curiosity is all it takes to kindle someone else's journey toward a more balanced, peaceful, and awakened life. And if you'd like more guidance and insight, feel free to stay connected. You're already well on your way to discovering just how powerful a single breath can be. Thank you for taking the time to breathe and explore these timeless methods. Here's to continued growth, greater peace, and the subtle art of living fully in every moment.